Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome to another Grounded Update video, and also happy holidays to all of you guys. We are now past Thanksgiving, so we are here into the Christmas season, so I am now wearing my jolly Christmas hat, and we are here to have ourselves a great time with the first of many gifts of the season, a cheap zipline tower. So, if you guys could, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and leave me a comment down below if you guys know a cheaper way to build this, but I don't think that there really is one. So, let's talk about it first. So, first thing you're going to need, all costs, no matter what, for every zipline is always going to need at least one zipline anchor. Okay, a zipline anchor costs 6 weed stems, 4 clay, and 1 silk rope. No matter what, you will always need this whenever building in a zipline. Okay, so I know it sucks. It's a little bit of a groaner to have 6 weed stems and 4 clay, but at the end of the day, you need this no matter what in order to build any sort of zipline tower at all. You will always need it. But one of the tips I can give you is for the ends of your zipline, wherever this may hook up, because you can put multiple attachments to one zipline tower, zipline anchor, is this zipline wall anchor right here. You could put this on any wall to any base, or if you have to, just grab yourself a wall out of here and build one, whether it's a half wall, a full-size wall, a triangle wall, whatever you need to get yourself there, go ahead and do that. That way you have yourself a cheaper alternative, because this is only 2 clay, 1 bee stinger, and 1 silk rope compared to the 6 and 4. So in honest, it's true. It's cheaper. So just go with this as your guys' anchor points at the ends of your zipline tower. Also, the other point of this is that instead of having an opening at the bottom that your character will fly through at a high speed, with this, you will have a wall that your character will hit and stop. Okay, so in other words, this is also a safer alternative in my opinion. Now, I have seen some wall bouncing in the past, but just trust me, this is going to be safer than having this where you can just fly on through and end up hurting your character. So start with those two things. Okay, now let's talk why my zipline tower is so freaking cheap. Let's run over here really quick and you guys can see the example that I have built up. You guys see these triangle walls? I know this seems really silly, right? Sim, what the heck is that, right? You may be asking yourself, what the heck is that? Now look, in order to build one staircase, okay, one staircase needs 4 planks and 1 weed stem. That gets up as high as 1 of my triangle walls. Granted, in order to get 2, you need to have 2 more on top of it. But think about it like this. Each of these is 2 grass planks in order to make. And it counts as a walkway because you can walk right up these. So when placing these triangle walls, you can make it so you've given yourself a new type of spiral staircase. You can also do this just going straight out of something or like straight off of something. You don't need to do the spiral method. I find the spiral method to be a little bit more valuable to me, but it works really well, so I would suggest you guys do that. Using the spiral staircase method, more or less, with these triangle grass walls, you're going to more or less just build yourself a way to get up here really, really cheap, actually. I think that this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14 grass planks, and then obviously the floor here, but the floor is a half and then 4 full grass plank floors, because you do need a sturdy base for your zipline tower anchor point at the top. You will need some sort of sturdy base. Now this will work if, say, you want to make your zipline tower, say, over on top of a trash can, over on top of a laser, over on top of anything like that, where you're not really going to have a whole lot of things that are trying to attack your base. Remember that if you attack the bottom, we'll show you guys at the end what happens if you attack the bottom. But if you attack the bottom and take out the bottom one, the rest of the base will fall. Now, the last, no matter what, construction cost of building a zipline tower is the actual zipline itself. The silk rope itself is going to take a little bit of time for you guys to grind up. You're going to need a spinning wheel in order to make it, But in order to get silk rope easy without having to go through and wipe out a ton of, other nasties and naughties like the broodmother, you could just go out and harvest web sacks, or run over and harvest the webs from the ore weavers, or just go kill spiderlings over in the hedge. All of those are going to provide you with silk rope that you can use to spin, and then you're going to get yourself your zip line. These zip lines do work really well. This is what I was talking about with having that anchor on a wall, because that wall is just going to help you out. I put it on a sturdy wall. It doesn't need to be on a sturdy wall. You can really put it on any wall that you want to, but that's what I chose to do. Now, there is one other downfall to doing a really, really cheap zipline tower, okay? And that is that if you destroy this bottom one, down comes the entire base. So boom, there goes your zipline. So if something attacks the base of your more or less zipline tower, your entire zipline tower will fall. All of your connections will be broken. All of your resources will be lost. So all of your silk rope and everything will be gone. So I'll give you guys a small run through of an example of how to build with the triangle walls. Okay, so you're just going to grab the triangle walls and you're just going to build one at a time. Now you can see you can do it like this. This is what I was talking about with doing a straight. Okay, you can either go straight like this and build yourself up like this, and then you have yourself a straight path. But my thought with this is, who has their base where they're going to be running up something like that, unless you're actually getting into a base, when you could very easily keep it in one spot, okay, and do these triangle walls the way that I did. Now you have to intersect them just slightly, okay, because you can either have them like this, or you can intersect them like this, and I prefer them intersecting like that, because then it makes it so there's no drop at all, that when you're going up, you're just going up. Oop, then of course I walk right off the grass plane. I do it fine the entire time, through the entire way up, and then I walk off at the end. But there you go. So that's why I do it like that, and then you can just, at the end, grab yourself your floor, okay, and build it right off of the side of it. That's what you want to do. You want to build it right off the side, but don't build it off the side where you've been doing your, where you actually have your spiral, because you're going to get to the end and get stuck. You want to do it off of a side where your spiral isn't. That way you can get up here. You build your zipline anchor point and you attach your zipline, and there you guys go. There is a very, very, very cheap way to build a zipline tower without needing a whole bunch of things like bounce webs or staircases, or using other natural things. I mean, if you want a zipline tower that's in the middle of the pond, there you go. I have now provided a cheap way for you to be able to build a zipline tower in the middle of the pond. This is the cheapest way that I know possible. So if you guys know a cheaper way, let me know down in the comments. Also, guys, please do not forget to subscribe. Please do not forget to leave me a comment down below. And please do not forget to hit that like button. It is a very, very, very helpful thing for the channel. And we're in the holiday season, the spirit of giving, so why not? So thank you guys all so much. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And as always, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.